Hello, everyone. Again, I'm here to say, may God Almighty bless you. I pray that the Lord will visit you and the Lord will announce you to your world that you will not have anything to lack in Jesus' name. May God bless you for your support, for everything that you have been doing to make sure that my channel is growing, to make sure that I'm getting enough support here to keep me going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Woo, I'm so proud. So I've come this morning based on the information I've been receiving and people telling me that, oh, you're only talking about what is happening to Biafrans and what is happening to Mazina Dekano, but you don't talk about what is happening in Africa because if by any means something happens, some Biafrans might decide to go to other parts of Africa to get some refuge and to be safe. But their leaders too are the worst, and they cannot even accommodate them because they're always evil and they work with the evil side against the people. So, and this is why I'm here this morning to talk about the Zimbabwe president. Zimbabwe president, please, if you join this video, do me a favor by sharing this video. If you have a Zimbabwe friend, share this video to them because I want this video to get to their president and to other leaders in Africa who have chosen to, to be evil to their own people. When you choose to be evil to your own people, then it means you've choose to attract the wrath of heavens because you cannot create any single soul. There is nothing in any human being that you can create. Imagine you can't even feed them. You can't create common job for them to work and make ends meet. So why did you think you should destroy whom you cannot create? So let me get this video to yes. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get it to here. So people can join us. Okay. That's it. All right. So this message is basically going to the Zimbabwe president and to every other evil president or leader in Africa. So I am yet to understand what you people stand to gain by destroying your own people. I just read an article this morning by the Independent News Agency, and I felt so, dismayed. I felt it is appalling when you see leaders who are meant to protect their own people are working against their own people, and I felt like, so if you just succeed in killing every other person, then you will live alone with your own family. You see? So how did you think you can survive with just your family on earth? How are you going to survive with just your family in this world? This is what I'm just pondering over. And I felt like, where did we get all of these people from? How do we get them into these positions? How do people reason before they go out to vote? Is it that when a woman is pregnant in Africa, they will just somehow implant animal brain or animal species or whatever, semen's into them, add it to what they have got, so that the person will behave half human and half animal? So this is one of the things I just want to talk about now, because I don't understand why a president will sign and reach a deal, an agreement with a different country to be deporting his own people. All you have to do for your people is to sign and reach a deal for them to be deported. When you have been in the country, you can't create job. The whole system is in a mess. You cannot do anything for them. You cannot give them the greener pasture that took them abroad. All you want to do is to sign, reach a deal. Okay, like now I'm reading this one here. So this is basically this is a man who has lived in England. He came to England when he was 9 years old. So he was just deported back to England after this is his 29th years old, and he was returned back to Zimbabwe. Eh? So, and this guy felt like he don't even know where to start his life. So basically, he said he committed a crime when he was, I think, when he was around 18 or 17, and he's been to jail for like he was in jail for 11 months. So basically, the crime he committed was burglar. Or probably he broke into a shop and made away with things and caught in the camera. So it comes amid growing concerns about the Home Office decision to restart deportations. So listen, this deportation was basically on the grounds of the deal between the Zimbabwe government and the UK government. So, because what is saying here is that this deportation is that it comes amid growing concerns about Home Office's decision to restart deportations to Zimbabwe. To restart. So it was paused. Yeah? It was stopped or paused. Did you see that? But because the Zimbabwe president went and renewed the agreement with the UK government to be deporting his people. How malicious. I can't believe this is real. If I am not reading it, I cannot believe that this is absolutely real. How evil these African leaders have chosen to be. I mean, somebody committed crime of burger. Yes, it's a crime. And it's not right. And I cannot even though my children are all born in Britain, I can't even imagine them doing such thing. You understand? So when a child committed it, he didn't even consider his background. How did he grow and all of this? He's committed this crime. He's been to jail. Obviously, he's got his status here. And he's been to jail for this crime. And since then, he has not committed any other crime, according to the information I'm getting from here right now. He's not committed any other crime. But because they want to turn your peoples to terrorists against you, they are looking for people they will return back to Nigeria so that when you get frustrated, any available option you will be given and you will take it. Now, do you want to be the only lucrative business now is being a terrorist? Do you want to join? And he said, whatever I can do now to survive, I have to do it. Or if it's been a terrorist, I wouldn't mind. And this is how terrorists are becoming more than every other person in the countries of Africa. And I mean, in the countries of Africa, is because of what our men are stuck with no job. They are stuck with all manner of impunity going around, and they can't even get their heads wrapped around. I was speaking to my children's father this yesterday, and he told me he was kidnapped for like how many months now. He's been in the hands of kidnappers, tortured. They broke his head at the back. I mean, they massacred him. If you see his body, they cut him. And thank God for NSPP, the altar, because I was on this altar, that was last week, when Papa Jerry declared that anyone that was kidnapped, you see, in the hands of kidnappers, that he declared them free. This is what set this guy free. Maybe he could have been dead by now. So this is the kind of thing they get. Where were you going? He just came. He was just passing through in front of the head center, and that's where they kidnapped him. Who are these people that kidnapped you? That you don't know who they are. That they are literally not speaking Igbo, and they are not speaking. They are not. He said they are not Fulani herdsmen. So basically, a lot of terrorists has been imported into Africans, especially in Nigeria. But this issue right now, I am starting with this stupid Zimbabwe president, this very useless Zimbabwe president who went and signed a deal with the UK government to be deporting your own people when you cannot even give them a job. Now, this guy now is saying, so he said, it comes amid growing concerns about the Home Office's decision to restart deportations to Zimbabwe, which had been paused for years. Did you see it? This is independent. He said, which has been paused for years, but started again in July this year. It started again in July this year after an agreement was struck between the two governments. After an agreement was struck between the two governments. So this man, or you carried yourself down to England with your people, with your taxpayers' money. You flee all the way to England with taxpayers' money. Yeah? Can you imagine that? To come and lodge in a very luxurious hotel to sign a deal to be deporting your people. You are a madman. A very, very useless man you are. You are a very madman. Yes, I understood that they give them bribe to come and do that. I know they must have presented billions to them to come and start doing that. But I believe you are a very useless madman to have done that. You sold your own people in Britain. You sold your own people. I don't know how these people always get away with their evil. This is where my madness is. How do they get away with all this evil they do against their people? You're a very useless person now, because all you did was to fly all the way from Zimbabwe and come to England to come and sign a deal, to sign an agreement with the British government to be deporting your own people. So this guy now has been deported back to Zimbabwe, and you don't know his left or right. In fact, he didn't grow there. So why are you deporting him where he did not grow? And he don't know anything. They will kill him. Because there is no job. He might end up committing suicide because he's used to British life. You know, here, British life is once they get frustrated, they commit suicide. And this is what, they don't want to kill him. They want to go and kill yourself. And courtesy of what? Courtesy of this stupid president of Zimbabwe. You're a useless man, in fact. Your people are supposed to bring you out and stone you to death. Because you're not supposed to exist. The problem that I just face on whatever God said I should do is because our people knows the right, all these kidnappers, and they know the right people to go after. They know the right people to kidnap and the right people to kill, but they won't. Why going after innocent people? Because this kind of president is the kind of person to kidnap, keep him in one place, carry stone, everybody come and stone as much as you like. Yeah. And even the soldiers protecting you, they are useless because one day they will become your victim. One day their children will come abroad and will be deported based on your agreements. All those soldiers protecting you. I want them to hear me that I said that one day one of their children will come abroad, or even their children, they might decide to relocate their children abroad because they are doing a very dirty job. Obviously, African soldiers are doing dirty job. None of them, they have been, converted to terrorists. African soldiers, police officers, security officers have been converted to terrorists. So none of them functions with their real senses. They act according to instructions. Go and kill. They will go and kill. So one day you might decide, because I'm doing a very dirty business or dirty job here, let me just relocate my family to abroad to the little I have. Then you locate your child to abroad, and then your child is trying to cope during puberty stage or during a transitional stage, trying to transit from adult, because at that stage of this guy was that transitional stage in human growth. You understand? He is 18 years old. He's trying to transit to adulthood. He's transiting to adulthood. So it is a difficult stage for them. So I don't know why government should even not consider all of those things before deporting him back to Zimbabwe, because obviously with what he's saying here now, the next thing he would think of is just to end his life, because he felt like life is meaningless for me. What am I here for? Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know my left to right. So that stage is too hard. Then you, as a soldier, you relocate your people back to England or to America, and then your child finds himself in this situation. And because your useless president you are protecting has reached an agreement for them to deport the child back, the child will be deported back and become a problem to you. You will not talk, because if you talk, high BP will kill you there. Okay? You will die of blood pressure. Because that is the evil that you people are condoning. When you condone such evil in one way or the other, I bet you, once you sit on your bottom, you sit down and condone evil. You accept evil. You signed it. You welcomed it. You supported it. It will definitely come back to you in one way or the other. That is the law of karma. You can never escape it. So I'm reading this now. It's about this guy. They called him. So in case he lived in Bradford in London. So a young man who was deported to Zimbabwe last month. Obviously, he was deported last month because this news just came. So his name is Bruce Mpofu. He's 29 years old. He was removed to the Southern African nation, which is Zimbabwe, which he left age 9. He was aged 9 when he left that country. On 25th August, alongside with six other people were deported alongside this Bruce Mpofu. Because of what? The president have signed for them to be returned. They will be returned. The job. How have the president come to help? To make sure that even if he was committing crime in Britain, he don't continue to commit crime here, or to say, okay, come back. You come to sign a deal to say yes, there is job, the country is peaceful, it's okay now, everybody can come back. Since you come back now, what is happening? What have you done? Nothing. Did you see our black people? This is why they deal with us anyhow abroad here. This is why they do anything. So imagine now, any police officer can see you as a black person. He does speak British accent, and they notice we are not born here. They will just come up with any. Let me tell you, this is what is about to be happening now. In case you don't know, it is about to be happening now. So whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, this is what is going to be happening now, because your presidents back home have sold you. In any country of the Western world where you are now, this is what you should be expecting. That if you by mistake, or before you go out, just pray to your God, join the NSPPD altar and be praying, because I don't do prayer here every morning, so I can't say join me here. Always wake up and pray. Check the time of prayers and pray so that God will protect you. Because what they want to be doing now is once they capture you, they will, the kind of trauma they will create in you, they will do it in a way that you will be forced to, you will be forced to blast and attack back, and then they will give you criminal record and they will deport you. I'm telling you what is coming up. So believe me or not, this is what is going to be happening. Zimbabweans in England now are not safe. Zimbabweans in America now are not safe. Zimbabweans all over the world are not safe because their presidents have sold them. The president has collected billions of pounds on your head. He don't bloody care. So if you people cannot throw that man out and use whatever you can use to get him out of the way, you people are in trouble. I want to let you know, Zimbabweans, please share this video. This is Agwa Anyoma Live, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, do it now. Okay? So if you cannot do your best now to get this man out of the way, Ndokwe, sorry, it's gonna be a big sorry for you guys, because there is no two ways about it. Honestly speaking, there is no two ways about it. How can the president, who is meant to protect his people, you don't give them food, they are dying of hunger? There's nothing you people can do. Why do you people, just because of what you see their skin, they are glowing like white, and your skin is dark, and you believe that because your skin is dark, their own is glowing, that's why they're superior? I don't understand. And that is why they must control you and get you and lure you into doing something that is not, because they have seen that our black people are so myopic. You understand? They have nothing in their brain. And they use that to compare including the leaders. All they want is money. Just give them money. Anything you want them to do, they will do. Ask them to kill themselves, they will kill. Why do we have leaders as such? Why do we have such leaders that is selling his people, destroying your people, making the government of other Western countries to see that your people are worthless, presenting them as worthless before others. People I see as rebels who have nothing and want you to to give them everything you want by all means. Why would we have such presidents? Such a shame. I bet you it is such a shame. It's crazy, honestly speaking. I'm reading it here. He was returned there on the basis of a burglary offense he committed in 2010, for which he spent 11 months in jail. He committed no further crimes. So check somebody who is now 29 years old, committed this offense in 2010. Calculate his age, please. And then you will understand what I'm saying right here. You see, it's one of the things I'm talking about. So imagine it is their own people the kind of secret burglary they commit in Africa. If we decide to bring it out in the open, it's more than words could say. It's more than your words or your mouth could say. You will be speechless. That these people, they come to your country and they do whatever they like. You even still give them security to protect them while they are committing atrocities against you. Can you imagine that? Yeah, you give them security to do to deal with you. While they are dealing with you, your own security officers, your security personnel are busy, protecting them while they are dealing with you, while they are trying to take everything to you. You can't even deport them back. And they come into your country without even your visa. They come as diplomats. They disguise themselves as diplomats. And in fact, when they come, they have true access. And they go in first. Your own citizens coming back will be the last. Will stand on the queue forever. You people are cursed. God forbid you. This kind of African leaders. In my next word, God forbid I should come as a black person. These people are the most useless entities on earth. African leaders, you are the most useless entities on earth. God will punish all of you because you people, you don't even have anything good for yourself. Why talk about others? You don't have nothing good for yourselves. You people are useless. Zimbabwe president, you are the most useless president in the world. And every other leaders in Africa or president in Africa that has come to England or to America or any part of the Western world to sign a deal, to reach an agreement with their leaders to be deporting your own people, you are a bloody useless human being. And God will punish you. God will punish your family, your generation. All those your children you are bringing abroad to come and study, they will study, finish, and they will become useless. They will study, finish, they will become useless as you are. You are busy making life a living hell for other people's children. Yeah? As you are busy, destroying other people's children, the Lord will make life a living hell for your own children. Your own children will become useless. When they finish studying here in England and America, they will become useless. Yeah? You see them? Do you not see? Have you not checked? Go to the Google now and check how many African leaders' children in our abroad are turned gay and lesbians. That is how God is punishing them. You see? Unknown to you that this your child you're sending abroad now to go and make you proud is going to become what the world wants him to be, what the Western world wants him to be. When they come here, the first thing they turn them to is gay. Yeah? They turn them to gay and lesbians. And they come to squander taxpayers' money here to become gay and to become lesbians because of what? That is the evil you've been unleashing on innocent people. God used it to visit you. God used it to visit you. Somebody committed crime and spent 11 months in jail. And the good thing that the presidents have done is to come and align with the president of this of England, or the prime minister of England, to start returning his people back home. So now already they have deported 7 people now, including the Brad, or whatever his name is. All right, yeah, including him. What's his name again? Bruce. So look at what he is saying. In an interview with The Independent this week, which was interrupted a number of times due to poor phone signal. So where he is now, there's not even a very good phone signal. So the former Bradford resident, basically he lives in Bradford, yeah? So who is now living in Bulawayo with a cousin temporarily, said he was struggling to get by financially and felt unsafe and alone. Of course, because he's been here all his life. How do you think he's gonna cope? The next thing now is suicide. He's about going to commit suicide. Please leave your comments and thank you for joining me. Don't forget to share this video because I want this video to reach that useless man they called Zimbabwe President. He's a very useless man. African leaders are useless. Very, very useless. And this is why they joined together to tackle Mazin Nandekan. So imagine the Kenya president join hands to tackle. Why? Because they are all useless. This is to show you that they work in company. They work together against you, an African person. And if you see this video, you didn't share it, it means you like the info they give you every day. You like it. Because one day it will be your turn. Or that's why I'm telling you now to share this video. Because one day it will be your turn. They will do it to you, or they will do it to your own children. Eh? How can you have children here, studying here, enjoying their lives? They don't work. In fact, they drive the best cars. This president, you see, their children drive the Porsche cars in abroad here. They live in Porsches. If the cleaners that clean their rooms, they used to fight who will clean their rooms. Because when you go to clean their rooms, you will pick bundles of pants in their rooms. They dump money anyhow. They don't care. And when they call that, I'm short of money. Money is coming straight away. They don't even need to call them every minute. Money is coming. Can you imagine that? But your own children are suffering. And you see this video, you don't want to share it. You suffered and suffered and suffered. Somehow you brought your own child here. And in that stage of their life, which is that transitional stage, they are struggling to move to another level, maybe level of adulthood. And they find themselves in a bad company, whereby they don't know. We all went through that stage, man. And then they find themselves in that kind of company whereby they made a mistake. But because of what? Because our leaders have sold us have sold them to this Western leaders of the Western world. Then they felt like, oh yeah, let's remove this one. At least he is not married. He's still 29 years old. Before he start producing more children here, let's get him off so that we'll chuck out some generations out of our country. You came as a president of Zimbabwe. You came and signed. Rich, look at it here. It is written here. I'm not just saying it. This man traveled all the way from Zimbabwe with taxpayers' money, came to England to sign a deal, to reach an agreement with the Prime Minister of England to be deporting Zimbabweans. You are a bastard and a madman. You deserve to be stoned. Why wouldn't Zimbabwe stand up? Otherwise, all of you are going down. Yeah? If you're a Zimbabwe who has traveled to England, you traveled to England, remember you were not born in England, you just migrated to England. You need to stand up now and fight. Otherwise, one day it will be your portion. Because these people you see here, they are very, very good. They are experts in implementing somebody who did not commit any offense. They know how to turn it to an offense and a crime, and then use it as a reason to send you back. They will use it as a reason to send you back to your country. You don't know? You will soon know what I'm talking about now. Share this video because all of you need to get on your ground now and tackle this. Otherwise, very soon you will see they have removed six Zimbabweans back to Zimbabwe. And this boy now is fighting and struggling to find his ground because he don't know anything about Zimbabwe. He's left there since he was 9 years old. He felt like he was still in the womb because what he said here now, look at it. Okay, the former Bradford resident, who is now living in Balawalo with cousin, temporarily said he was struggling to get by financially and felt unsafe and alone. So look at what he said. He said, my cousin is going back to South Africa, so I can't stay here. I feel like a burden. My biggest fear right now is, what am I going to do next? Where am I going to go? How am I going to survive? He said. You see? Listen to what he said. He said, I can't think straight at the moment. He can't think. His head is not calculating properly. The next thing is suicide mission. That is what I'm trying to understand from here right now. Because this is my field, so you can't tell me what is about to happen now. Understand? Yeah? He said, I can't think straight at the moment because it's like in a dream. I keep waking up thinking it's probably a bad dream. Did you see that? He keep waking up thinking it's a bad dream. I just want to get out of here and go home. He believes England is his home. He wants to go back home. And he's stuck there forever. Only God will intervene for this guy. Only God. I wish somebody will connect him to NSPPD order so that the God of NSPPD will fight for him. This is absolutely, I mean, it is evil, an abomination. We have abominable leaders in Africa. We have abominable leaders. If you're here, share this video and don't forget to leave your comments. Abominable leaders. How could a Zimbabwe president do this to his own people? This is what all of them, not only Zimbabwe president, all of them, they are doing it to their own people, and this is evil of the highest order. Yeah? Can you imagine that? Okay, look at what the Independent News is saying. It said the Independent revealed last month that men who were deported on a previous charter flight to Zimbabwe in July are now homeless. Where do you want them to stay? The worst of it is that once they capture you, you cannot even get a penny from your bank account. They will not allow you access to your money. They will freeze your account. Oh, God, it's too late for our people to wake up. I think it is too late for our people to wake up. Did you see why they are crippling your economies? This is why they are crippling your economies. So you cannot have access to fight for yourself. Because once your economy is crippled, you don't have a job, you don't have money. How can you purchase, how can you be able to speak? If you don't know that money is power, you should know it's money is power. If you don't have the money to speak for yourself, how, I mean, you will sit down and they will just crush you and that's it. They will crush you and that's it. You can't do anything. You are powerless. You are vulnerable forever. They will make you vulnerable forever. Yeah? Can you imagine that? This is why they weaken your economy. They grab all the oil. They return the oil from your country to this country and to America and everywhere. Use it to boost their economy and make your economy to shrink forever. So that you will not have power. When they want to kill you, they will just kill you like that. But only God will fight for Africans. May God punish all these evil leaders in Africa. I sit on this altar today and I curse them. God will destroy them. God will take away peace from their lives. As they derive pleasure in torturing their own people. Their own people. I mean, you cannot come into this country and watch a Oyibo tackling Oyibo. You watch Oyibo Olokwa or police here tackling Oyibo person. It's not done, no. If you see the way they pamper them like egg. But now, if it is you that somebody just called police now, a white person called police to say she just walked past and she looked at me with that kind of like I'm disgusting. Police will just, this is just nothing, for no significant reason. Police will come after you. You're a black person. And then when you speak, you don't speak British. They will said that is a threat and it's an offense. They will take you to court and ask you to plead guilty. Well, when it gets to my state, then thunder don't fire devil them. Thunder fire devil straight away. And then they will regret why did you even bring this woman to court? Nobody in this country has taken me to court and never regretted it. I don't boast of it. Just give it a try. Even if you like to be the head of the whole world, take me to court. I promise you must regret it. That day will be it will be your worst nightmare, is taking Agumai to court. That is when I will unleash the might of Agumai and give you what you want. Can you imagine? You see how a president literally openly, just with his eyes and everything working clearly, his brain working clearly, just because of what? Tips. They gave you billions to sign. You signed. You signed evil against your own people. You signed it. And you tell me that God will be happy with you. God will make your own children useless. God will make your own children useless. If you're a Zimbabwe, if you're in Nigeria, or whatever you call yourself, from the zoo, if you, from wherever you come from any African continent you came from, please be careful in England. This is the time they want to remove everybody. They will tell you it is according to the law. Their plan is to remove you, whether you have red passports or whether you're a citizen or you are not born here. They will remove you and tell you it is the law. It is not based on the law. They are looking for ways to get rid of Africans in their country. That is what you do not know. Their intention is to reduce the population of Britain to be reduced to 25 million or 22 million by year 2022 or 2023. So they will start by removing all migrants. If you migrated from that other side to here, their plan is to get rid of you so that population will keep. When you think of a reduction of population, they have tried through COVID. It did not work. This is another way. All blacks must go back. They will not come out. They don't want to do it in a way that human rights will come against them. Because what I have done to this guy now is against human rights. It's human rights. You understand? But they will look for something, even what you did not do. Maybe when you think of it now, this burglary they are talking about, maybe he was just passing by, or he went with friends who did it. Maybe he wasn't part of the people that even actually broke in or took anything. But maybe he was among the friends that did it. They will charge you. Because you're a black person, you must leave. They will send you away. Can you imagine that? And then you send for them to return your people. Then your people came back and become homeless. Homeless on the streets of Harare and Bulawayo, and living in fear of the authorities. Can you imagine? They brought them back to their own country and they are living in fear. And you say you are a good president. You are a ghost. You're a ghost president. Like that in Nigeria is got there. Like that ghost Nigerians has there. Experts have said they are greatly concerned. This is experts writing right now. They are greatly concerned that the UK has taken this step given the human rights abuses. This is an abuse of human rights. Now, Britain has deported this guy. So this is my own way of protesting against the deportation of this guy. Okay? It's my own way now of protesting against the deportation of Bruce Mpofu, this 29-year-old young man. Britain should not deport this guy. It is not right for him to be deported. Everybody's raising concern, and I'm raising concern too, because I'm part of the safeguarding teams. This guy just transited into adulthood. Yeah? He was just transiting when this thing happened. And record shows that he's not committed any crime. Can we get the full details of this crime? Then you will see the truth from it, that this guy did not even commit any crime. But it's just because he is a black person and they want to get rid of them. But that is the truth. I don't know what you think about it. I don't even care. Do you think I care? Yeah. I have stood in front of a police officer and I said, listen, this is racism. You don't treat black person like that because I'm a black woman, then you come to do whatever you like with me. And they said, no, this is not right. I said, I know that is not what you don't want to hear. This is what you do not want to hear. But if you can't hear it from any other person, just don't forget about it. When it gets to me, forget it. You must hear it. And I will say it to you without minding, whose ox is God. I don't even care if I step on your toes. If you think I have said something wrong, call me in court and I will still stand in front of the judge, the jury, and tell you, this is what you are. You see? So, you think I'm scared of whatever you want to do? I am not scared. But I will continue to tell you the pure and the simple truth. Experts have reviewed. They said they are greatly concerned that the UK has taken this step, given the human rights abuses. Watch out what is going to happen soon. UK will end up paying compensation to this guy and returning him back. Because I see that is where the bottom, that is the bottom part of it now. They will pay compensation and they will get him back to England. It says, given the human rights abuses in bracket, they put the open and close there, and the overwhelming evidence of life-threatening. You see, he's got evidences of life-threatening risk that many of the deportees face on return. Of course, if you're deported back to Zimbabwe, everybody don't want to know whether you are deported. Bring money. You come from England. And this guy came out when he was 9 years old. Obviously, he's got a British accent. Then you go there and speak the accent. You see, Britain. You come from Britain. You come from Obodoyibo. Oh boy, this one carry money come. They will kidnap him. If you don't bring money, they will kill him, thinking he has the money and he don't want to bring it. Because this is what this guy knows. Is this Bruce? That's what he's sending. He's seeing right there now. So Dr. Hazel Cameron, expert on Zimbabwean affairs and an academic consultant to judges in asylum hearings in the UK and elsewhere, said that despite the UK government's claims that support would be available to facilitate deportees' reintegration in Zimbabwe, this had not materialized. That is what they will tell you. They will tell you there is support there is this there. They tried to do that to me, and I said to them, try this nonsense with me, the world will burn. If you try it with me, the world will burn, because you don't just look at my face. I spoke to them face to face. I said, look at my face before you reach your decision. And they don't try any nonsense with me, because the world will burn. Knowing the backgrounds of many of those who have been deported, people who have been absent from Zimbabwe for decades and are without a support network of in-country family or friends. Current conditions in Zimbabwe dictate that the majority will find themselves destitute. Of course. If you live in a country, just like you just send me back now to go and live in that zoo. What am I going to do? What is like? I've left that zoo for over about 15 years now, yeah, or over. You sending me back there. What do you want me to do again? How do you think? I left Nigeria when I was 29. So why do you want me to go back to a country and then go back by force and stay there? It's not possible with my 3 children. It's never going to work. Yeah? He said current conditions in Zimbabwe dictate that the majority will find themselves destitute. And I agree in totality. Destitute, homeless, and facing life-threatening obstacles, he added. You see? So Mr. Mpofu said he arrived in Zimbabwe last month with just 45 pounds. How evil. How could Britain do this? With just 45 pounds to his name. Only 45 pounds. £5 that he center Brook that he had earned or he earned from working in UK removal center, Brook House. That is one of the money, is part of the money. While detained there prior to his removal, and £40 that was given to him by the Home Office when he was on the flight. So Home Office, you gave them only 45 to go and survive him. Oh, Home Office. Oh, God. So he worked there to earn £5. The money situation is causing me a lot of stress. I'm mainly relying on my family and friends. I'm trying to get my ID and the passport, but I need money for that, he said. The Home Office says it funds reintegration support, but they will tell you, but they never did, they will not do it. That is why you must stay in England or wherever with care. Be careful. Okay? It says they funded reintegration support provided by the International Organization for Migration for all those deported to Zimbabwe. No, it's a lie. But Mr. Mpofi said he had not received any help from the organization with basic tasks such as obtaining Zimbabwean ID. Did you see that? So that is what they will use to deceive you and human rights and useless United Nation. That evil nation they called the United Nation. I don't know what they're uniting for. That is what they use to deceive you, that they are providing support. There is no support. You won't get anything. So he said he felt stigmatized. Of course, you'll be stigmatized because you're a deportee. Automatically, it's just like you're sending a single mother to Africa. That is stigma straight away. Yeah, even here as a single mother, you see those ones who have not even looked after their useless lives. They have not even, some of them have been here for about over 15 years with no paper, but they will be the one to come and stigmatize a single mother that is doing well. Did you see? You see that life did not balance. Life did not balance. They will come to stigmatize you. You're a single mother doing very well. They will come to stigmatize you. Oh, my dear, forget these people. He said he first stigmatized in the country due to his thick British accent. I said it earlier before I got to it. Of course, he came here when he was 9 years old. So he's developed, I mean, he's more or less British. He's got their accent, and it is difficult for you, to see somebody, when they are looking for money and you speak the accent, they will quickly notice that, yes, this is one of the people we are targeting. You will be targeted. He's now a victim of any form of immorality. They will get him in and they will destroy him. His life is not safe in Zimbabwe. So all of you Africans who will see my video and you will jump it, and you live in Obodoyibo, you live in the Western world. You were not born in the Western world. This is what you're about to face. So one day, and when they victimize you and increment you, that is it. So they won't even give you the chance to speak. They will not give you the chance to speak. They will return you, they will take you off here. No black person in England, in UK, in America is safe. Get that into your score, because I'm saying it. So share this video and subscribe to this channel. Okay? Yeah, it's because of his thick British accent, as well as the fact that some may know he was deported from the UK. See, I've said it earlier before now. Everything I said, I'm reading it again from the Independent News. Adding on age. He is on at the age of it. He's on age. I know some people might be targeting people who have been deported and stuff. I've mentioned this targeting earlier. Now you can hear it again. So my accent makes me stand out. Once he speaks, that is it. All eyes are popping. Whoa, who is it? Let's look into him. That's it. I said it earlier, and now look at everything I'm said. I'm reading it again. Thank God I just read the caption here, and I said no. I need to include this in one of my speeches this morning, and that is it. So the young man who was a keen rugby player and had planned to become a plumber in the UK is hoping to mount a legal challenge against the Home Office decision to deport him and enable him to return to the UK. He will win. Yes, if he gets a good lawyer and a good law firm, he will win. I wish I know him. I will advise him to use what do you call them? He used Paragon Law solicitors. They are the best in the world. I don't know about any other person. So a crowdfunder has been set up to raise funds for his legal fees. God bless whoever that set it up. He said his mental health was suffering as a result of being away from friends and family. Of course, I told you that the next thing that is about to happen is him planning to commit suicide, because this is my field. I have not read this before I said it. He's about to go for it. If something is not done, he's about to go for it. And that is their major, that is what they planned. And that is their major plan. They don't want him to end here. They want him to go and commit suicide here. They don't care. You see these people, when you see them laugh, be careful. I'm missing people every single day. My anxiety and depression are getting to me more. He's more anxious now. He's depressed. His mental health is no more in order. And that is it. So at some point, if they can't do anything quick to help this boy out, he will be going for the unknown. He will do anything to survive. Masaka Labasuka. Bruce, wherever you are, I pray you will get help in Jesus' name. I had people supporting me in the UK, but now I have even more stress. And it's even harder because the people who were supporting me are no longer close to me. They are thousands of miles away. When I try to speak to them, it keeps breaking down. Because of the bad signal, it's painful. There is never anywhere in Africa where there is any network, good network, courtesy of Oyibo. That is the way Oyibo, the kind of network Oyibo will provide for you. So you can't be like that. Imagine me talking here and disrupting. It doesn't happen. Sometimes I get frustrated talking to people in my country, in Biafra land. I get frustrated. I just bang the phone and block them. For now, just stay on your own because I don't want you to keep calling me. Your phone is not working. Your line is not working. It's a crap. You see? So that is it. That is the way they make system for Africans. If you know how they have ruined Africans. Oh my God. Africans have been, completely messed up by their slave masters, courtesy of the evil leaders. All these evil leaders, the wind of destruction will locate all of you this month. Destroy all of you. He said, when I try to speak to them, it keeps breaking down because of the bad signal. It's painful. Robert Greenwood, director of rugby at Wisby Rugby Club, which Mr. Mpofi was part of for 10 years, said his deportation had broken his heart, describing him as a really good lad. You can see. This is his photo here. Look at him walking. Look at the guy they have deported. This is him in the photo playing rugby. You can see him. I'm trying to show it in a way that you'll see him clearly. See? This is him, the black guy, and there you can see him with the ball. It's crazy. He was a massive part of the team. He was a good player. Always has a big smile on his face. Gosh. He was brave on the pitch. But he never showed any sign of aggression. He's such a pacifier. This man told the Independent, this is a mistake that anybody could make. This boy made this mistake. Yeah? He made this mistake, and then that was what... Obviously, they're waiting for you to make a mistake. No, they will not. They're waiting for you to make a mistake, and you are gone. So be careful. That is why they will come at you, and they will do anything to you, and they will tell you, if you talk now, I will call the police, and they will charge you with criminal offense, and you will be gone. Off the pitch, he was brilliant. He did the rap for most weeks. He would clean the changing rooms. He helped me do up my garden earlier this year, and he wouldn't take a penny for it. If he doesn't deserve to be part of my country, I don't want to be part of it, to be honest. This is a white man saying, this is his coach, Robert Greenwood. He says that if Bruce doesn't deserve to be part of Britain, which is his country, which is this man's country, Robert Greenwood, his country is Britain. He said, if Bruce doesn't deserve to be part of my country, I don't want to be part of it, to be honest. Him too is fed up with this country. He said, I don't want to be part of it, because why would you deport this boy? I'm raising my own protest now, because this is going to be happening to all the black people from Africa in Britain very soon. Very soon. So if you see me now and you say, what is she talking about? It's because you don't have sense, because very soon you might be a victim. Mr. Greenwood added, Bruce made a mistake. Yes, he made a mistake as a child. What does this say about this justice system? If people come out of prison rehabilitated, they come out of prison rehabilitated, then we deport them 10 years later. That is madness. What's the point of it? That is what Mr. Greenwood is asking now. What is the point of it? Charities and unions, including the TUC, the TUC, have called for deportation flights to be halted, describing the system as a cruel double punishment. It is a cruel double punishment. It is cruel. It is evil. It's targeting black individuals that tears people away from their homes and places them at risk of persecution, isolation, and poverty. Off the pitch, this quote has been, picked by Independent. It said, off the pitch, he was brilliant. This boy has known, a mistake he made long ago. Imagine God visit Britain now, just like God have shown me that he's going to visit Britain with doom. And they can't escape it because of their sins. This is part of the sins that make God angry and want him and make him decide that he's going to visit this country with doom. God have mercy. Zita Holborn, co-founder and national chair of Black Activists Rising Against Courts, Barack UK, who set up the crowd funder and is in regular contact with Mr. Mpofi, said, those deported are pretty much on their own with no finances, isolated and unsafe. One word is still echoing. The number of people who know Bruce, who have got involved in campaigning for his human rights, is testament to the amazing young man he is. Bruce must be united with his family and friends in the United Kingdom. He must. It's a question of must. The Home Office cannot escape this. They have to do it. A Home Office spokesperson said the individuals were removed on the flight to Zimbabwe included serious foreign criminals. Really? And the Buhari is still coming here. I don't understand how these people reason. You people reason in a way that you believe that all black people in Britain are dumb, right? You are busy welcoming all these evil presidents, killing and committing murder every day. Imagine me now go out there and kill somebody. Britain will deport me the next day. They will return me back to wherever I come from the next day. But these people, these presidents are killing its citizens on a daily basis. Soldiers are killing. President is in support of terrorists in Africa. Presidents, imagine that that in Asarok called Buhari is telling residents when terrorists attack you, please do not attack back. A whole president of the country told his own people, do not attack back terrorists. And none of these people killed, or none of the families of the disease, of these people of the disease, have ever received justice on the death of their or sudden demise or murder of their people, because the president is in support of it. And this president cruises into England. If you're not sharing this video, you're not doing justice to the world. If you don't share this video, yeah, and leave your comment, you're not doing justice to the world. Just negodi. Just imagine. This president that is killing his own people is busy cruising and, breezing into England anyhow. And the prime minister is welcoming and dining with him, enjoying a handshake, laughing and enjoying with a criminal. This man is a criminal. Boris Johnson, are you okay? Buhari that you're welcoming here, all these presidents you're welcoming, they are all criminals. Why are you welcoming criminals when you feel like, you say Zimbabwe, the flight to Zimbabwe included serious foreign criminals. There is no criminality as serious as the one that Buhari has committed. There is no criminality as serious as the one that the African leaders are committing. Killing their own citizens is the worst thing ever. Why would you allow these criminals to be coming into England? Why are you welcoming them? What is good for the goose is good for the gender. I mean, you cannot call these people criminals when you have not seen them kill somebody. There is no blood in their hand. There is no report that they are killing. And then you welcome the main killers. Buhari is one of the main killers. You welcome them. You dine with them. You enjoy life with them. I mean, you're a joke. Big fat joke. Okay? But you, the president of America, British Prime, this is why God told me that he's going to destroy Britain. You see, the revelation I received, and I've passed the information here. This is why God said it. And I am very sorry for the soldiers who have given their life to fight. That it's their lives that is about to go, because this is what God showed to me clearly, and I continue to remember it. So this is why God says he's going to destroy Britain, because his glory has left them. See, when you see injustice, you cover injustice. Why won't God destroy you? God is coming to destroy Britain. I am saying it, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's better British people rise up now and fight every bad leader. All these evil leaders. Otherwise, the wrath of God is about to be released on you people. Do not say I did not say it. I'm singing it through every means for you people to know that this is real. You removed serious foreign criminals, and Buhari is still coming into Britain. You're a joker then. You are a bloody liar. There is no serious Home Office spokesperson. You have lied. Okay? You have lied. We make no apology for removing foreign criminals from the UK, and therefore you are a criminal by not removing Buhari, because you're not removing criminals. You are removing innocent people to accommodate criminals, like the president of Nigeria, who is a criminal, who is a bloodsucker, killing his own citizens. Yeah? I mean, you are dining with him and they say you make no apology. Look at your life. You see your life? I don't think you're operating as a human. You're not a real human. You should think of what planet did you come from, because that is the real humans think like humans, but you don't think like real human. What do you mean by removing foreign criminals? When you are having foreign criminals, welcoming foreign criminals on a private jet, I think you are a joker. Home Office spokesperson, you are a joker, please. I will tell you to your face that you are a big joker. Somebody like a Tinubu who ordered the killing of innocent youths at Lekki toll gate last year. Was it last year? He ordered the killing of innocent people. Tinubu is in this Britain taking treatments, enjoying a luxurious life. You don't remove him. And you're telling me, what do you mean? Do you understand what criminals is? No, you don't. You don't. He said you make no apology for removing foreign criminals from the UK. Who is the foreign criminal you remove now? Because your point is pointless, as the British public would expect. And since January 2019, we have removed 8,441. No, you are removed based on your hatred. It's a racial. It's based on racial hatred, based on discrimination, and it's against the law. You should even go to jail. You should be jailed for that. We only ever return those who, with legal right to remain here, and where the courts are satisfied they don't need our protection. Let's go your way. I detest evil with every ounce of my breath, because this is absolutely evil against them. If you see this video, share this video. The voice of Agumanyoma, the grace. Okay? So this is me protesting against injustice. Protesting. The injustice against Black people should stop. Removal of people to Zimbabwe is centered on the agreement between the UK government and the Zimbabwe government, and the Zimbabwe president should pay for it. Zimbabwe should hold your president accountable, that he should pay for it. That man should be dealt with, because this is not the way to pay your people. If truly they voted you into power, this is not the way to pay them. It's evil. You are really dishing out evil to your own people, because if you don't believe what I'm saying now, watch out from now and see. It's gonna be tsunami of deportation going on now. So as many Nigerian leaders, African leaders as possible who are busy, presenting their own people as worthless. I promise you, from your children to your last generation will become useless. They will become useless. I'm giving you an assurance. It is guaranteed. I promise you, and it's an assurance that your own family, your children, they will become vagabonds. Since you do not want to see other people's children survive, you don't want to see them make it, your own children will become vagabonds. The Lord I serve will bring it to pass. They will bring it to pass. Okay? So that is why I said it in my other video. Before you marry a son or a daughter of a leader, a prominent leader, please go for a proper deliverance. So you must go for I don't think there is anything that will deliver you, because that cause God don't remove it, because it went through a lot of processes. Not one person, not two persons. You know how people are going to, using different means to cause these leaders, and they want to go and marry their daughter and their son because of money, because of long throat for money. That is why you're falling into the hands of leaders. Is this? You don't know who he is. You don't know who she is. Is the daughter of, to hell? Excuse me. Imagine me now coming to. Imagine I used to go. I attend club now. Maybe I went to club. And then they said, wait, is the son of this president? For what? You don't even do that. Get out. Let me pass my way. You sit, I sit. Are you paying for me? Come on, get out. Even if you're paying for me. Is that why I shouldn't? That does not make sense. We don't take that rubbish here. Anyway. So today I have given my voice, against this injustice on Bruce. It should stop, and Bruce should be returned back to Britain. And because if nothing is done, if you people do not protest, if you don't share this video and put your own caption there to protest against this, it will come to you or your child. If you are not born here, your child is not born here, get ready for it. Or your own brother, maybe you have a brother or a sister who migrated here, get ready for it. Get ready for it, because this is the tactics they want to use to remove all of them and to remove everyone who is not born here. They want to reduce their distance. Let me play that video for you so you will understand what I'm saying. Maybe you don't know. In 1 minute, you might know that, yes, she is literally saying the truth. They are in to reduce populations, and don't think that the way they want to reduce it is by killing everybody. So I want you to listen to what this is going to say now.
Alexa, what's the current population of the UK?
In 2020, the population of United Kingdom was 67.9 million people.
Alexa, What's the predicted population of the UK in 2025?
Here's something I found on the web. According to OrlandoSentinel.com, at that point, the population would total 22.93 million.
22.93 million. Did you hear that? So population of UK in 2020 was 67.9 million. So predicted population in 2025 now is 22.93 million. So the total loss in the next 4 years must be 44.97 million. I decree you will not be part of that loss. I will not be part of it. My children will not be part of it. As many who are predicting and want it to be happen, they will be part of the people that will be that will go. Not us, not your head, not my head. Did you hear it? You want me to play it again in case you didn't hear it properly? He said population of the UK in 2020 was 67.9 million. Alexia, according to Alexia. And the predicted population in 2025 is 22.93 million. So there are
Alexa, what's the current population of the UK?
In 2020, the population of United Kingdom was 67.9 million people.
Alexa, what's the predicted population of the UK in 2025?
Here's something I found on the web. According to OrlandoSentinel.com, at that point, the population would total 22.93 million.
Are we waking up yet?
Ask them again, darling. He said, are we waking up yet? Are you guys waking up yet? She's asking you. So they are expecting to lose 44.97 million people in Britain. So they want the population of Britain to become 22.93 million in 2025, according to Alexia. Go and do your research. And don't come here to make noise. If you have your comments, leave it. Support this video. Like this video. Share this video. And subscribe to this channel. God bless you. This is The Grace. Ago Anyoma. Cheers.